And I actually have the microphone on for a change. Hang on, boys and girls, just getting myself organised. Oh, boy. Yes, did you like my little description of the naughty assistant? We don't have the lighting right tonight. There's just something going down. Can't get it right. We've had to push sets back. We're like, this is our fourth live this week, and we're just going, and there's two more. Actually, there's three more, because we've got to do our Grand Poo Bars after this. And then we do Maitland Jail live on Saturday night, and we've got the beautiful Lady Tamara on Sunday night.
And then we've got an American podcast on Monday.
Oh, are we being interviewed?
Yeah, by the Reverend.
That's Monday, is it?
Reverend
I thought it was
Sean.
Tuesday. I can't remember. I can't think it's Monday.
Tuesday.
I don't know. How are we all? You had a good week? All right. Oh, hello. My asthma's playing up, so please forgive me if I'm coughing and wheezing all through this. You can hear it in my voice. And of course, silly me went and lit incense to boot.
Now, please, guys, please share this. Share this with your friends, or tell your friends that there are live tarot card readings happening at the moment. They have to come onto this page to get a reading, or for them to show up. So please get them to come onto the Frightfully Good page and go on the live on the Frightfully Good page. And it's no good sending us messages, because we don't go to messages during this. We do have our wonderful assistant who is going under Anne and Renata Good. She will be assisting and helping out tonight, and possibly answering a few readings as well, because we just have so many people coming on now that we cannot get through them all.
So you guys get 3 readers.
So yes, you have 3 readers assisting you tonight. Why are we getting the floor?
I don't know. I think it was we've pushed it back so far. So
That's okay. That's all right. That's okay.
First things we've got to do is put up our cards. Oh, geez, they're all over the place. They're back to front, upside down.
So the way this goes, guys, is that we're going to go through as many readings as we possibly can very, very quickly. I will choose cards with each reading. You won't necessarily see the card. You'll just get my feedback from the card that I look at if you are asking a particular question. It does help if you ask a question rather than go just card, please. So if you have a specific question, that is excellent.
You're on here. You might as well try and get some specific answers for stuff that you need,
right,
rather than just, what's my spirit guide's got to tell me this week?
If you do not get chosen, then
have a tantrum.
Then what happens is at the end of the evening, you get to choose 1, 2, or 3, and we will give a general reading. So you can still get something tonight. If you hang towards the end, you'll still be able to get something from choosing either 1, 2, or 3. But remember, if you can share, and if you have shared,
say share,
shared,
and then ask your question straight after it. Because if you say share and I see the shared, I'll thank you for sharing.
And we'll choose you.
But we just, if you don't have a question, I'll assume you don't want a question. So some people are just here to watch us, apparently.
I don't know why.
All right, we've got Billie Jean King.
Oh, Billie Jean King. When was the last time you played tennis, my darling? Oh, I know. No one's old enough to remember that. Thank you.
Well, she has been.
Anything would be appreciated. Okay, Billie Jean King. Well, just because you're so beautiful and you're lovely, you got the Sun card. So you are up for a great week ahead, my darling. And enjoy the next 7 days and enjoy the energy that is coming through to you. Keep that wonderful positivity going. It will earn you some great karma points.
Sorry.
Hurry up.
Oh God.
People are waiting. People are waiting.
All right. Sarah Williams.
I have a job interview coming up and I would love something positive to help me out. Anything would be appreciated.
Can't guarantee it'll be positive.
Sarah, thank you so much for your question. And yet again, because of your positivity, a beautiful card has come out that suggests that everything will go well. You are doing this because it is not only about the money, it is about what you want to do with it and who you want to help. So good luck, Sarah. Keep your fingers crossed. Pop into your pocket a beautiful piece of rose quartz if you can get yourself one, or if you might have one at home. Just that beautiful rose quartz energy will assist and help you. And if it doesn't help, drag it out of your pocket and throw it at someone. Always helps.
And hi, Brooke. How can you miss us? You spent the whole weekend with us. Chantelle.
Thank you, Chantelle. Thanks for sharing. How will I know when I meet the right guy? Look at his feet.
What?
Or hands? Is it hands or feet? I can't remember. I'm too old.
Isn't it the this between here and here, or is it here and here, or I don't know.
Chantelle, you have to trust yourself that you know who the right person is going to be for you. They need to treat you like the queen that you are. And you need to be the most important person in that person's life. That background is going to drop any minute.
We've already had the step fallers once tonight.
Chantelle, if you've been through a couple of rough relationships, have a think about what all of them had in common and why you may be choosing the wrong partner. It is really difficult to think that far ahead and to think, you know, for the rest of my life, I am choosing the one and only person that I want to be with. All you can do is your best, but there is something that happens between two people when those two right people meet, and you can call it magic, you can call it whatever it might be, but you will feel it, and then you'll know it's the right person, my darling.
And let's go to Sonia Gilbert.
My son lost his job. Will he find a new job that makes him happy soon? He may not find one that makes him happy soon, Sonia.
Might pay his bills.
But it might pay his bills, and it might help him to be the type of person he wants to be. A job often is a means to an end. It is money only. It doesn't really tell you or specify who you are. It is just something that you do to bring money in and pay the bills. So first of all, he has to work out what is the most important thing for him right now. Is it just about paying bills? If it is, take whatever comes his way at this point in time, and it's not going to be his identifier. If it is something that he wishes to structure into his life because it's all about the job itself, he has to be a bit more picky and choosy, and that's going to be difficult. And I'm going to say that with the card that I'm seeing, which is the Eight of Coins, he may need to come down a few rungs and think about literally starting over and working his way up again. And there is no there's no kind of what's the word I'm trying to, what are you doing? That just looks wrong. That looks wrong in so many ways. There is no bad stuff, because you need to start over with something. Okay, so I am hoping that he makes one of those two choices. Either grab a job because you've got to pay the bills and you want to get somewhere else in your life, or be more choosy, but be prepared to start down lower than where you are right now and make up that space and that time and get back up to where you need to be, which he will very quickly.
And this is Koo, everyone. She's very needy. Oh, new horse. Oh my God, I used to have horses.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, I know. I actually was deliberately trying to lose weight so I could go horse riding in Ireland with Renata, and she was going to get a horse and come with me. I used to have red leopard Appaloosas. They were white horses with red spots. They looked like they had chicken pox.
Sam, take time and patience with this new horse. Take time and patience, and just allow the animal to really get to know your energy. It is all about energy, and they will feel you, and you will connect on a deep level, and it will be beautiful. It will be an absolutely wonderful relationship.
And yes, if you've asked a question, feel free to, and if we've missed you, please ask it again. That's no problem to keep doing that. We just don't keep doing cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. So you've got like 20 times in a row. That just annoys me. All right, going through. Oh, shit.
Because we are scrolling down and through, so if we do miss you, you'll have to write the question again, and hopefully we'll pick it up some way down the track. But please remember that we have over 200 people online at the moment.
And last week we had 1,300 people asking a question. Can't get through that many.
Now remember, guys, share, please. If we get enough shares, we continue to be here to do this for you. So will your business sell this year, Samantha? Let me have a little looky. And yes, the answer to that is yes, my darling. I am seeing end of year, so September, October, November, as being more fruitful for you than right now. And I want to say to you, tidy it up. Okay, lots of loose ends there. So tidy it up and make it look like a real package deal, and that's what will sell for you.
And oh, Rachel, you poor thing. Has anyone else noticed that there is so many family pets that are passing at the moment?
Yeah.
So many. I'm seeing 2 or 3 in my feed every day.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, there's so much heartache, and it makes you hold your puppies a little bit more.
Yeah, Rachel, so sorry for that. Of course there is someone on the other side waiting for them. There is someone there to collect all of the beautiful animals that often die alone as well, which is just so horrible. I just get a chill thinking about all those poor animals that are left.
You're going to be upset.
No, I'll start crying in a minute. So I really want to think there is someone there waiting to collect all of those that are loved, and especially those that are left and unloved and unwanted, and in all of those kennels and things that have to be put down because there's no one there to collect them. Move on.
Yeah, move on. Okay, we're off the high horse. Just wondering if my uncle is still around me. He passed 2 years ago.
Joanna, really, really hard to pick up on anything at a distance, but I'm going to say to you, he's showing me a vase of flowers, and I don't know whether blue irises have a meaning for you, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a vase of blue irises that are looking at me from like a kitchen table or a bench top table in the kitchen. I'm wondering whether he was a little bit of a handyman in the garden as well, and like to sort of potter around in the garden. So let me know if any of that actually rings true for you, Joanna.
Issy Ritter, is my accident settlement a positive outcome?
Okay, Issy, let me have a look for you and let me see. Kind of not as much as you would be hoping for. There seems to be someone standing in the way, and if it is something that is being dealt with through a insurance company, it's always hard to get money out of an insurance company. So keep going, my love, and don't allow yourself to be put in a position where you accept less than you think you deserve. But it's not going to be as easy as you would have hoped to be, but you'll get something, absolutely, and you'll be moving forward. But the card is a card that kind of talks about disappointment. And I wonder whether, there is someone around you as well that may be also kind of continually saying to you, you should be out for more, you should be out for more. So you make the decision.
Oh, okay. I'm sort of...
in a dream world.
All right, I don't understand quite. Can you separate a person's ashes when spreading them?
Or what do you want to separate them into, Lisa? Are you talking about separating them into two?
Like keep a little bit of their ashes,
yes,
or give it to other family members?
Yeah. Look, you can do that. You can do whatever you like. It's not going to be detrimental to the person's soul because the soul stays whole. All you are distributing are what is left of the flesh and bones of the body. So you can split them up and do whatever you like in the most respectful way, of course.
Do we have anyone here from Queensland that may have a haunted house? We had someone contact us who are, and they're a great team. They want to do a little bit of research into people with haunted homes and try to sort of learn a little bit more about it and possibly get some answers for them. And if you do have a house in Queensland, particularly in the Brisbane Gold Coast area, these guys are, totally respectful. Don't think that this is going to be sort of ghost hunting adventures or anything like that. They're just trying to learn more. So if you have that, private message us and we'll put you in contact with them. Now, Lisa Lee, we don't normally do health questions. Would you like to explain why, Renata?
Because they're very personal and you don't want... like, I can tell everyone here that their life is going to be absolutely marvellous and that their spirit guides are with them 100% and that everyone's life is going to be happy clappy. I love that term. Happy clappy. Happy clappy. Love and light and everything. But that's not always the way it goes. So if I get a sense...
I've got a tambourine here somewhere.
If I get a sense that something might... And I'm not saying this because I get that for you, Lisa. I'm just saying that things like health are... A dangerous game to play when you are a psychic and doing it live. So
protect your eggs.
Yeah, I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to go there. But what I can say to you, okay, hang on.
Thank you.
Let me do a positive spin on this. Lisa, you will have lots of swelling in your ankles and legs.
In your belly.
So keep them elevated. Keep them elevated. Your legs.
Oh, we've got a bloke.
Before and after.
Got a bloke scratch.
But yes, lots of swelling happening there, Lisa. So
okay,
you'll be right.
You ready? You ready?
Oh,
ready?
God.
Ready?
Yes.
Hi, Jason. I'm meeting a girl for the first time on the weekend. Will it go good? Thank you for sharing. You'll have to tell us how it goes.
What do you want me to say, Jason? Really? What do you want me to say?
He wants to know if he's going to have a nice time on the weekend with a nice girl.
Oh, you better go out there and buy some flowers. Make sure that you know.
But you're old fashioned.
Shut up. Everything's fluffed and fresh and clean.
You've manscaped.
Everything's clean. All your bits are done, whatever.
Clean the pipes. Watch something about Mary. There's a good scene of what to do before you go on a date.
No. But the card... Oh my God, we're going to have that...
It repels negative energy. That's why it's upsetting her.
You have a beautiful card, actually. You've got the King of Cups, which, Jason, all you need to do is be who you are.
Be yourself.
Not repulsive like we're saying for you to be. Be who you are and be truthful. And I think it'll go really well. I think it will really go.
Is it the one?
I want you to come back. Will you stop it? Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, it just all jumped.
Much love, Jason. Good luck.
I just lost all of the bloody thing went everywhere there. Oh, who's that? Find the donuts. Oh, it's a Shiba Inu. Hello.
Hello,
okay.
Find the donuts.
Hi, Chloe. How are ya? Oh, there you are, Joanne. Jodie said she keeps, sister keeps a small amount of her son's ashes in a special necklace and rest in a beautiful urn.
Oh,
and nobody's
nice.
that a pit hasn't opened up and people fallen down into hell because of it.
I'm getting really hot.
I know. Oh, here we are. Here's a good one for you.
Pick me.
Oh, that looks beautiful, Leah.
I want to know if my son is deaf and blind. Oh, will he be famous?
We like a bit of famous people.
Will he be famous? Well, he has to send us something, and then we can do we can do a little bit of a magic spell, and it will help it along. Just saying.
And we do it free too.
Yeah. Oh, bless. He really has a lot of his ancestors behind him, really leading his hands. He really does. There are going to be very tough times. I cannot lie about that, Lee. It's going to be really, really hard times for you and for him. But I think there is something in his soul that kind of just says he really doesn't care. He just wants to do his art, and that is really his guiding light. So irrespective of whether he becomes famous or not, he needs to do this. And you will be by his side and helping and assisting him. But you know, you're going to have to manage him, and that is from a manager's point of view. So there needs to be someone strong behind him to do all the work that needs to be done, because he's the creative soul. You just need to let him do that.
And he has to keep having fun while he's doing it. It's got to be his love and passion, because as soon as it becomes work, then it's
it's no good anymore.
No good. Oh, back to me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you love these ones.
Are you going in the right direction?
We all live on a yellow submarine. Yeah, I don't know why that just came into my head, but there you go.
Are you going in the right direction, Erin? Let me have a looky. Well, you've picked a hard road, my love.
2020 is a hard road. Let's just put that out there.
A hard road. So you, Erin, as long as you feel strong enough to battle through with all the assholes that are going to be in your way, my darling, you've picked the right direction. But don't think there won't be assholes there, because there will be, and they're lining up right now. So
the assholes are lining up to go.
So this is all about proving yourself. Just don't try and prove yourself to yourself. You have nothing to prove. You're good enough as it is right now. Is this a
self-esteem thing?
Yeah, so, you know, do your best, my love, but you'll be hitting some hard times because of just the people. And there could be a bit of jealousy with regard to that as well. Could be a bit of jealousy.
Never.
So, yes.
All right. Oh, this is your naughty card. You are killing me with the negative self-talk. Start being kind in your mind, or I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
There was no fucking in there.
I felt like it just...
You put that word in there. You put it in there.
We haven't sworn yet. It's about time we did. Yeah, so are you the one that is talking yourself down and being doubtful? Don't do it, okay? Keep moving forwards.
And look, there's a lot of that around at the moment. The last 2 weeks of readings that I have done, it has all been about self-reflection and really low self-esteem, being really battered by the energies that are out there and the people that are out there, and everyone sort of laying their issues on to somebody else and deflecting from responsibility. So a lot of that is really in the air, and you've got to really protect yourself from that, especially if you're trying to move forward or create something right now. Can be really feeling the pressure of other people's negativity around you.
So if you've asked a question, you've got to hang in there, because we are still quite high up in the feed. So we just sort of keep scrolling through and grabbing questions. So if you've asked a question, hang in. We may actually get to yours. Natasha Harris, will my son's father come back into his life?
I really don't like these questions.
I know, that's why I picked it.
Yes, he will. He will see sense, and he will come back. There's a part of him that is really attached to this young boy, and I hope that kind of is a stronger emotion than whatever has taken him away at this stage. Yeah, so fingers crossed, and I do really see it happening.
And Janette, thank you so much for sharing. Can you see anything for Janette?
I can have a look if I see anything
have
for
a
Janette.
Look.
It just means choose a card. Janette, you are one of these lovely people that at the moment are very hard on yourself. You're going through a bit of a hard time and a bit of a downer at the moment. Things will improve, but I just got to say to you, Mercury's going into retrograde right now. So all of us are kind of going tits up, really. We are.
It's 2020 and Mercury's going into retrograde. It's just scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, Janette, I suggest some comfort food over the weekend.
Okay.
And maybe a glass of wine or something, chilling out. Don't take it all too seriously right now because you are catastrophizing some things, and you can sometimes just be your own worst enemy. So lighten up and just have some fun, my darling.
It all jumped again. Joe wants to know when you're going back to Norfolk again.
Hopefully next year.
Hi, Joe.
That might be the only place we can go, Joe. So hopefully early next year.
Donna Rolfe.
Anything would be nice in advance. You don't want much, Donna, do you? Just anything. Anything would be nice. Oh, here it comes. Here comes anything.
Oh, it's a pretty card too.
Oh no, it's the Empress card.
It's Mother Mary
And the Empress,
with Bible Jesus.
The Empress card is all about home life and feeling as though you are literally building a nest and building your special space and surrounding yourself with the people that you love and adore. The Empress card is the card that speaks about fruitfulness and fertility as well. So this is about birthing something into the world. It could be a child, but it could be a project, something that you really want, that is a desire and a dream and a hope, and it is the perfect time for you to do so right now. So get cracking and start concentrating on what it is that you want to bring into the world.
I've got this little face peering at me down here. Oh, hi, Justin. How are you?
Hi, Justin.
We are well, thank you very much.
Nice to see you, Justin.
All right, Kat Russell. Just love a card. She just love a card.
I've never ever been chosen
I get
for
nothing.
one of these.
Were you one of the ones that was
Kat.
last picked? You know, at school where they said, "Oh my God, the dog's just picked it, pulled everything down." They said, "You know, you're captain. Now choose your team." I was always last, except for swimming.
And that's interesting that you're saying, Anne, about choosing teams, because this card is all about choosing teams.
I'm so sidekick.
What side do you want to be on right now, Kat? Are you on the right side
Or the
and
left
for the
side.
right reasons? Or are you choosing a side that you really shouldn't be on because you think there could be better value over there? So this may be to do with friendships and people who are talking in your ear about others. This could be a little bit about self-protection and kind of going, you know what, I'll stick with these guys even though I think they're not really too cool, because at least I will have a sense of a future that is something that I don't have to worry about. You know, so this could be some pressure or peer pressure that you're getting. Just be aware of who you choose and what you do right now is going to reflect on the next 12 months. So just do it wisely and think really carefully. Yeah.
Oh, Leanne.
Hi,
How do you say that
Leanne.
last name?
I don't know.
You're
Cotrulia. Anyway, Leanne.
Need some guidance and clarity, please.
Need some guidance and clarity, and here it comes for you. Okay, stop trying to do everything all at once, because that's where you're getting your head all muddled up. You're trying to solve every piece of the puzzle all at once. Choose one thing, Leanne, and go with that. It's like you're trying to spread yourself so thinly, not only in your life but everybody else's, and stop solving other people's problems as well. Just concentrate on you right now. You've got a big weekend, Leanne, coming up, and there will be some major changes that are going to come around over the Saturday and Sunday. So just bear with things. You may find that over the weekend you actually get far more clarity than you were hoping for.
Oh, thank you, Mel. Yeah, I'm asthmatic, and being out in the cold on the weekend did not help. So my asthma was playing up, and me burning incense in here at the moment is not helping, but I can't help myself. Got to have some incense.
Mel.
That is so beautiful of you.
Sending love to you too.
Let's have a look at Melissa Goldman.
Are there any exciting opportunities coming my way? Well, Melissa.
No, we've stolen them all. You can't have them. All the exciting stuff's coming our way.
That's right. There's
enough for the whole world to have an exciting moment.
Oh, well, I was just going to say there's only so much excitement. And we've got it all right now.
Got to tell? Look at our faces. We're excited. Oh, look at my hair attached to Coo.
So, is there anything exciting? Well, what have you done to plan that opportunity for excitement to come your way? Have you done anything at all? Or are you sitting in your bedroom watching Netflix going, hit me with it, hit me, come on, excitement, come through the door.
I'm waiting for
come
you,
through
excitement.
the window, come any way you can, but just come. You've got to be out there and you've got to be putting those steps forward to get that excitement to happen. But if the exciting opportunity has to do with a male who is offering something from his heart, then the answer is yes.
Oh, next?
Yeah.
I can't wear these things because it fogs up my glasses.
I hope you guys are sharing. Look, our numbers are so low. There are these people that come online, you know.
There's professionals.
And they talk so much shit, and it seems that they are shared thousands of times.
I don't know.
And you listen to them, and it's just absolute rot. But you know what? They're just mesmerizing. They tell you exactly what you want to hear. And everyone's psychic, and everyone's just amazing, and everyone's going to win the lottery.
I did. I won the lottery twice this week. I now have an
what?
extra $24 in my account.
It just doesn't happen that way. That was pathetic. Can you do that again?
Now I need my wooden one. There you go.
Nicole, I turned my Facebook on and you were there, so I have a feeling you have a message for me, and you would be right, Nicole. Take the garbage out.
Be kind to your mother.
Don't wash your colours with your whites. They're your messages. Thank you, Nicole. Oh, I'll give her a card. Oh, Nicole. Okay. Yes, you have a message. Get ready. Get ready, girl. Okay. Something is coming up that is going to kind of hit you across leftwise. It's going to really shake you a little bit right down to the core, my darling. So
sometimes we think we've got it all planned out.
Yeah.
We know exactly where we're going, and then 2020 hits.
Yeah.
2020 sucks. Now I just wrote down a name. I've got to find it. There she is. Can anyone see me?
As in, where are you, Rhonda?
I can see a big eye.
I can't see you. I can't see
There's
you.
a big purple eye looking at me, but I can't see you.
Can you give us more information?
Did you have an actual question? We can't see you, but I can see your purple eye. How's that? Oh, Penny.
Oh, this is still around me. I have shared also. Thank you so much, Penny. Thank you. Your dad, it's been 36 years. That is a huge loss to try and deal with.
Come on, have a go. I love you, but you're being
I think his energy is around a number of different people. So, you know, you can miss your dad and you can bring him as close to you as you wish just by thinking about him. But his energy for me is scattered around a number of different people that he seems to be looking after as well from the spirit world. There is a favourite song that he used to sing to you, or you used to sing together.
Irish eyes are smiling.
And I can't quite pick up what the tune is because of her.
Take the low road.
But Yeah, this is a special song. Play it or sing it, and he will be really, really close.
I would walk 500 miles. Sorry. Ooh. Ooh, it just keeps jumping on me. All right,
Now,
Janelle.
Guys, remember, we are at Maitland Jail doing a live stream this Saturday night from about 9:30. It's probably going to be our last live that we do, or it's our last live this month. And remember, we can't sell any tickets as yet because public tours have not
Please
started.
stop asking us. It's killing us.
Yeah. But we will be there and we will be streaming live. So if you love the paranormal and want to catch up with being in Maitland Jail with us, tune in to Newcastle Ghost Tours, Frightfully Good, Oz Paratech,
Australian School of Ghost Hunting.
Australian School of Ghost Hunting. We will be on all of those channels all at once. And you can come behind
if I can get my computer to work in the
behind the locked doors and see what happens at Maitland Jail.
Set a challenge for us. What would you like us to do? You can be creative.
I want to be somewhere on my own.
Yeah, let's do that.
With some headphones and some...
Okay, we can do that.
So I can't see or hear anything. I'm just sitting there feeling it. That would be cool.
All right. I'll see what I can. I'll organise something for you. Janelle, some guidance regarding work and my partner would be awesome. Do you work with your partner? I tried that. It's not good.
Janelle, at the moment, actually, you really don't need any guidance other than focusing down on what is the most important thing to do. You are quite capable of handling all of those things. I think sometimes, though, you might take too much control of the situation. So you need other people to actually step in and maybe loosening up with your partner a little bit and allowing them to step forward and make some decisions.
Janelle, let him win a fight occasionally, okay?
Yeah.
Well, not a fight, you know what I mean? Just let him win occasionally.
Be gentle.
Renee, just pick one and maybe ask different questions. We might get to one of them. It just all jumped again. Then it jumped again. Oh, Phillip, another one that's lost their beautiful animal.
Yes, Phillip, please. In between all the love and all the pain of the passing of an animal is all the joy and happiness that they bring. And just think, Phillip, you because you are choosing a puppy dog, that puppy dog is being saved from who knows what other type of life it may have had. So think about all the love that you can give that little puppy or that new dog, and do it in respect of the puppy that you have just lost. I'm so sorry that you've lost your puppy dog. It's a tragedy. And we all feel the pain of our puppy dogs going, because they are members of the family. Know that all doggies go to heaven.
That's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
And look, your dog and your pets, this goes for everyone. They know that you have so much love to give, and I think for them it would be sad if you didn't give that love to another animal, because they also know how much joy it can bring you. So don't hesitate.
Yeah, and your rallies are looking after your animals that have passed, so it's all good.
I just saw that. Hi, Helen. How are you?
You're a newbie. Choose a card for me, please. Well, here we go. So you actually have the Two of Coins, which I will show you because you are a newbie.
Figure 8. I like the figure 8 or the infinity symbol. We've got that tattooed on ourselves.
Yeah, so don't look at your life in respect of what you have achieved or not achieved up till this point in time, Helen, because this is a card that kind of says, everything is in balance right now, and you're trying to work out the things the best way you possibly can at the moment. May not be working out perfectly, but if you kind of get into that mindset where it didn't work for me before, or I've never done this well, or it's never worked out for me, I'm bloody hopeless, then that is what you're going to get. So mindset work at the moment is really, really important to get yourself out of any, oh my God, out of any sort of negativity that you may have around you, my darling. Yep. Push that away and go, this is going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect.
Oh, give those animals some love. That's Max, everyone. Angie wants to know, how was Monte Cristo? My friends and I like to do a sleep in the haunted house. I'm a little scared. Do you recommend this or another? Also, a love card. Angie, it was fantastic. So what people need to realise with Monte Cristo, it is a ghost tour, and it is of somebody who lived in the house. As he said, this isn't a historical home or anything like that. It's the home he lived in. And Lawrence does a spectacular job. He's so entertaining and will regale you with so many ghost stories. And we had a few little experiences while we were going through the house as well, with a little bit of equipment going off that there was not really an explanation for. And then we got to sleep in the older part of the house. And as Lisa Ann said the other day, what did we get in the bedrooms? What sort of evidence? Snoring. We were so flippin' tired by the time we went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
But we did have this gust of wind that came through really eerily, and it was very, very strong, and it just shook the windows of the room that I was in, rattled the windows with an almighty push and pull, and then it just disappeared as though nothing had happened. And that was really, really weird. And that was at about like 3 o'clock in the morning. So weird things do happen. But Lawrence takes care of you 200%. He's amazing.
And Olive, who's the wife of the original owner of the house, still washes up afterwards. She's almost 90. And she wants those plates out at a time that she's ready to wash up. Bless her. All right, so a love card. A little lost at the moment.
No, she also loves a card.
Oh, love a card.
All right. Part of that, Angie, is your friendship circle. You're not getting the support that you need right now. So open up to those that actually are there to support you, and stop, again, hanging around with people that you are just supporting, but they don't give that back to you. So choose your friends wisely, and you may need to sort of open up that circle or reach out to people that you haven't up till this point in time, but actually may serve you better than some of the ones that you are with right now. Yep. So support is the key word for you, Angie.
And don't forget, share our page, share the live feed right now, and then put shared, and then write your question. But in the meantime, Karyn Michelle, I have a dream.
A 1-card reading. Okay, well, here's your 1-card reading. At the moment, everything is being shown to you. It's like, you can have this and this and this and this. Look at it. It is all in front of you. And what are you doing, Karyn? Are you just sitting there and staring at it? Or are you making some decisions, girly? Do I have to get through that screen and slap you and go, come on, make a choice? This is what it's all about right now. Get out of your funk and make some choices. One at a time, please.
Hello, Lorraine. How are you, gorgeous?
Hello, my darling.
You like my puppies? I love my puppies. Now, this is a good question for you. My son sometimes says things about people who have passed he doesn't know. He's 5, and I'm wondering if he can see spirits.
Yes. Next one.
Nothing to be frightened of. Just
you can.
Just talk to him. That's fine.
Believe him. That is the most important thing you can do. Believe him. And as long as he's not frightened, or it's not scaring him or interrupting his thought processes, and it's all positive, then just let it go. You don't have to focus or over-focus on it. Just let it go, but just keep an eye on him.
Carolyn, should I give up my love interest? His recent behaviour is very confusing. I think we need a naughty card on this one too.
What has been going on, I wonder, Carolyn?
Oh, the cards will reveal all.
And I guess it depends on how much you do love him and how much you do want the relationship to work. It's always good to actually ask. Ask a question and say, hey, idiot.
You're weird. What's wrong?
What's wrong? What the freaking hell are you doing?
Can I show you what the naughty card says before you get to that one?
Yep.
Enjoy every fucking minute, woman. Stop worrying about it. Just enjoy it.
And you also have the Sun card, so you may again be overthinking it. It may be absolutely nothing at all, but the idea is ask, because you don't want to be making mountains out of molehills. You just don't know what's going on. Ask him. and ask him to be upfront about it.
And it could be that he's confused or overwhelmed by his feelings as well, and he's not quite sure himself what's going on. And just enjoy every minute. Don't stress. Jason said he's been there about 6 times, and yeah,
It's good. Yeah.
got some spirits on your phone.
Oh. Spirits on your
Let them
phone.
go. Don't hang on to them.
Have they left your number? It's like Spirit 1, dial 230-666. Shared, can I have a reading, please? Really need guidance for a current situation. Lost a family member and need to know how the year going to be. Thank you. I have also shared. Okay, Stephanie. All right. Okay. Stephanie, you have the good luck card of the tarot deck that has come up for you. So you are actually in a pretty good place right now, other than having lost this family member. You're doing everything that is required of you to send peace and love to that particular family member. So trust in what you are doing. Also trust that they now in spirit will be looking after you on this side. And you know, you have to go through the grief process. You have to push through it. And you have to be there for as long as is needed for you to get the clarity that you need and to get to a stage of acceptance for what has happened. And that is, there is no schedule for that. Everyone does that at their own rate. So just take care of yourself and of your own emotional status, but it's going to be up and down for a while because you have had such a loss. So know that and expect that. And also, again, you choose people around you that you can speak to and that who support you, Stephanie, and you will be fine.
And Matthew Lyons, I've just scrolled back through heaps of messages and I can't see any question from you at all. So ask your question again. We'll see if we can get to it. Travelling business. I'm in a very dark place.
Travelling Bushman.
Business Bushman. Sorry. Yeah, and thank you for everyone that's worried about my asthma. It's not COVID-19, it's asthma. So yeah, it sucks. I did have a mask to put on because people were worried about it, but it fogs up my glasses. This is made by the beautiful Rhonda Kay Crawford. Oh, hey. Fogs up my glasses, I can't see. Are you going to help the travelling bushman or not?
Oh, okay. It's hard when you are in that dark place because it is a long way down the well, as I say. It is very, very dark, and when you look up, it seems to be a long way out. The only thing you can do is try and see what gives you pleasure and a little bit of hope and happiness in your life, and really just take one day at a time and know that there are a lot of people out there in the same boat as you, and that maybe trying to lift somebody else's spirit will help you lift yours as well. We are all in spaces at the moment where we don't want to be. There aren't a lot of people that are getting a gracious gift of goodness at this point in time. There are lots of people out of work who may not work for a really long time. It may be about actually changing jobs or accepting something different than you would have hoped, and maybe coming back to your passion or your love a year or two down the track. But think about whether there might be somebody else that you can help or assist and give them a little bit of joy, and that may lift your spirit or allow you to see things a little bit differently at the moment. Yeah, take it slow and take it easy. Yeah.
All right, Mini Martine. I love your little picture there.
She's crazy cat lady.
She's been asking for ages. I keep seeing it pop up, and then it goes whee, and it disappears. So I gotcha.
Okay, the crazy cat lady, Mini Martine. You have a fight on your hands, and if you want to win this fight, you better make sure that you are strong enough to do so, or don't pick the fight. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is someone who has to really stand up to people who are pushing them and maybe making life a little bit of a misery for whatever reason it might be. So this is an opportunity for you to really test your skill at staying solid and speaking your truth as well, Martine. Do so.
All right, Stacey.
Card, please.
She's been trying for ages too.
You've shared for the 100th time.
Oh, now look who's coming in.
Yeah. That's just beautiful. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it, and thank you for sharing. So here comes your card. And Anne has her pussy on.
I have a menagerie of animals. This is Ellie Mae. She's gorgeous. I did pet rescue and I failed a few times.
You've failed to tell people that she pisses on everything.
This one doesn't piss on things.
She doesn't.
No, that was the one that died.
Oh.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Renata.
I'm sorry.
You cruel, heartless bitch. All the dogs want to chase her. It's like, no. Go away, you pair.
So Stacey,
Ah!
it's
No.
it's all about finances. It's all about trying to keep your head above water at the moment. It's all about trying to just get through the next 6 weeks. So again, we can all get into this really disruptive stage where if things aren't moving or aren't going forward or backwards or whatever it might be, we get all agitated and angsty. And sometimes, you know what, standing still and not being challenged is a time for rest and recuperation. So watch some good Netflix if there is any. Read a couple of books. Try and get some enjoyment at the moment. And if you're kind of in that moment of stillness, enjoy it, because that will change. It will come forward and you will be busy and active again. At the moment, being still can really kind of just make you feel uneasy, my
Are they
darling.
little wheelchairs on
They
there?
look like it, yeah.
Wow. They've got every sort of little picture you can possibly think of.
Yeah, blessings to you.
Julz is going to be opening up your florist. Okay, Julz, where is your florist going to be? Where is your shop? What is the name of your shop? What is the suburb? Let us know, and all of us can support you.
Yeah, Jules.
Yeah, tell us where you are, my love.
Let us know where you are. Florists are beautiful. They just bring so much joy and happiness to people, and often in very, very hard times. So I can guarantee you it is going to be absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
And if we have a second wave of Rona, you'll be really busy. If people can go to funerals.
Stop it!
Did I say that out loud?
That's just awful.
Well, I know. I was thinking of the poor florists, because a lot of their money is in funerals, and with the shutting down of funerals and things, they lose their money as
The
well.
florists have been doing really well. They've been flat out, and now that everyone's gone back to work and everyone is occupied again, their business has gone down a little bit. I like it when you...
Oh, hang on. This looks good. I like it when you make me feel in total control, allowing me to do all the dirty things to you.
Okay.
I like it when you
I want the voice.
put me
I want
down
the voice.
only knees and rest your sexy face on mine. I like the way our lips touch when I have knelt down in front of you. You want to lick you all over. I love you when you moan so sexily and urge me to go on. Oh, I love how you never get tired of doing dirty things and allow me to do freaky things to you. You're telling all my secrets. Come, Quatish.
Come, Quatisha. Come, Quatisha.
Seriously, dude. I think you're on the wrong channel. But I did have fun reading that out. That was a lot of fun.
Send Com Quatisha a lot of love.
Yeah, he needs a bit of lube. Okay. Richa Sinha would
Is
like
it
a reading.
free session?
It is a free session tonight.
How could I reading for me free session? All right.
Everyone, please remember, if you get approached by someone saying, inbox me for a message, for a reading, that is not us. It is somebody that has been getting on there and then saying that they're a voodoo priest or hoodoo and that you have an attachment and you've got demons on you and bad luck, and unless you give them money, they're going to take it off. So please do not respond to anyone who says, inbox me for a message. We don't do that. Go on.
No. But you can get in contact with me for a reading, but
For a private
you'll have to pay. You'll have to pay. Sorry. No freebies. This is the only freebie we do.
Oh,
So,
there's Julz.
Risha, you have the Queen of Swords. This is about direction, my darling. So stop being so fluffy and all over the place. Again, choose one thing and stick with it. Go forward, my darling, and don't let anyone tell you no. I am wondering whether there is a little bit of a dad issue happening at the moment, whether your father, who is still here or may not be, has some control in that.
You can leave the cat alone.
He may be directing how you feel right now, Risha. So make your own mind up. We need to finish up.
And Julz, her shop is the Bouquet Maker at Foster in New South Wales.
Okay.
The bouquet maker. I want to see if that fella's got any nice, sexy things to say to me again.
That's beautiful.
That was
Good
fun.
luck, Julz. Sending you lots of love and lots of big hugs for your business to start and do a rip-roaring trade at Foster.
Maybe that's what sent him off, Mel, the vagina demons that we did on Monday night. He thought we got the wrong channel. He's seen vagina and just thought, well, that's an opening.
I just love the name.
Did you see what I just did there? That's an opening. She's slow.
I love the name Comquatisha.
Oh, there he is. Oh, and now they want a reading.
Oh, no. Piss off, Comquatisha. Sorry.
You've let us down the garden path there.
Think that was a freaking opening with all of that shit you were talking about. Now you want a reading. Not happening.
All right. Pick
Get a
your
naughty
cards.
card. Get a naughty card. Sorry, Comquatisha. Next time.
Katisha. Come, Katisha. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Fucking wanting a reading after that. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So
All right,
yes, pick 1, 2 or 3.
Pick 1, 2 or 3, and that way everyone gets a reading.
Even Comquatisha.
Yep.
Which one have you picked?
Well, good. There we go.
All right.
For a private reading, go to
LuckyPsychic.com.
LuckyPsychic.com.
So if you chose number 1, you have the 5 of Swords. So this is like banging your head up against a wall and going, I keep on doing this and I'm so surprised my head still hurts. So stop it. Okay, stop it. Stop giving away your energy to people who absolutely do not deserve it. That is number 1.
And pray, motherfucker, let the help in.
Yes.
All right? Don't be proud. Accept help.
I want to speak to Comquatisha. She made our night. Anyway. Number 2. So if you chose number 2, you have the World card. And the World card always reminds me, I've said this to 100 people over the last 2 weeks, it's like going to your local club and watching the bingo wheel go round and you go, and you do not know where it's going to land. So you have to just sit and pray that it lands on the big money or the big prize. But it could go any which way at this point in time. So it really depends on how you have progressed over the last couple of weeks to what you are going to receive at this point in time. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that you've done the hard work that you need to do.
Diana, sorry, we are at the end of the show. We started at 8:30. We've been going for an hour, so catch up with us next week. And it's like, fuck fear, do it anyway. All right, if you've got something...
So don't wait for the appropriate moment. The appropriate moment never comes. Just do it, irrespective of what that wheel lands on. because it could land on a frozen chook. Oh, number 3. Number 3. Okay, there are opportunities all around you. Go out and don't think that you aren't good enough, especially if you're looking for work right now. Okay, don't get to a point where you feel really run down and I can't apply for another job. I just can't. Yes, you can. There are thousands of you out there, and you just have to be the shining light for someone who recognizes your talent. If you are starting a new job, like the gorgeous lady who is doing the florist shop right now, I hope you chose number 3, because this is a real money card. The harder you work, the more money you earn. This is not about luck. This is about work. So keep doing it.
Renata, you need to accept the challenge of be by yourself in the bath, in the showers.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
And number 3, the angels, yeah, they have your fucking back always. So trust that you've got the support there that you need. Yeah, sorry guys for those who are just coming on now. You just got here. Oh, here we go. Needs a job in the adult industry. Oh, you are such a gem. Who was it that was looking for a job? Come, Katisha's got your back. Should you need a job in the adult industry?
I'm sure there are
Bless
openings.
you. There's many openings.
Any openings.
Any
for
orifice you can think of.
Old, young, trans, bi.
Well, how's that for a way
whatever.
to finish tonight's show?
That was just
With
classic.
a job offer.
You could not have asked for anything better.
I think I'm going to apply. Maybe they like older chicks that have got loads of fat hanging off them.
Just make sure you
I need to,
uncrust that bush.
I need to trim the hedges before that goes out anywhere. All right, love yous all. See yous on the dark side. Bye.